Ukrainian soldiers captured 10 Russian tanks, 1 anti-aircraft missile system. In Chernihiv region, Ukrainian soldiers seized another war trophy: 10 main battle tanks, an anti-aircraft missile system, and an armored vehicle. This was reported by the North Operational Command on Facebook, Ukrinform reports. Today, in Chernihiv region, one of the units of North Operational Command had a battle with the overwhelming enemy forces. As a result of this battle, we now have 10 tanks, an anti-aircraft missile system, and an armored evacuation vehicle, the statement said. Russian aggressor has already lost more than 12,000 troops, Ukraine's general staff, as Ukrinform reported earlier. In Chernihiv region, the armed forces of Ukraine hit and destroyed an entire division of Iskander-M ballistic operational tactical missile systems. Another 2,000 pro-Turkish militants deployed to Ukraine. About 2,000 more Turkish fighters were transferred to Ukraine. In addition to what was previously known about the dispatch to Ukraine of 450 terrorists who took part in the hostilities in Syria, it became known that about 2,000 more militants who took part in the hostilities in Karabakh were transferred to the territory of Ukraine. At the moment, it remains unknown how exactly the militants were transferred to the territory of Ukraine. However, it is known that planes from Turkey and Azerbaijan made their flights to the Polish city of Rzeszów, located on the border with Ukraine. Turkey sent more than 20 fighters from Syria to Nagorno-Karabakh to take part in the hostilities against Armenia in Znumks, and most of these fighters remained there after the end of hostilities. Turkey sent some of the militants who remained in Karabakh, and from Syria and other countries, to Ukraine in order to participate in the conflict on the side of the Ukrainian army, the source reports RIA Novosti. There are no official statements from Turkey in this regard. However, today over 20,000 foreign mercenaries may already be on the territory of Ukraine. https://avia-pro.net/news/na-ukrarinu-perbiaroshenny-eshco-2000-proturek-bovikovi. Ukrainian Air Force will receive 4 Mi-24 combat helicopters and 4 Mi-8 helicopters from abroad. Ukraine will receive 8 military helicopters in the coming days. Over the next few days, the Ukrainian Air Force will receive 8 more helicopters from Africa for their needs. As it became known to Avia.pro journalists, this became possible due to the withdrawal of the peacekeeping contingent of the Ukrainian armed forces from African countries. According to the data at the disposal of the editors, in the coming days, 250 people from the peacekeeping forces, as well as 8 military helicopters for attack multi-purpose helicopters Mi-24 and 4 military multi-purpose helicopters Mi-8 will arrive in Ukraine in the coming days. Considering the fact that over the past few days the Ukrainian Air Force has lost most of its helicopters and aircraft, the appearance of 8 more rotorcraft in service with Ukraine is unlikely to change the overall situation, although it is possible that various kind of weapons. At the moment, the United States is taking steps to transfer MiG-29 fighter jets to Ukraine. At the same time, Poland gave its consent to the presentation of these combat aircraft to the United States. Ukrainian soldiers seize Russian tanks after taking down convoy. Ukrainian armed forces have seized Russian military tanks after allegedly taking down Russian convoy. Dramatic footage shows Ukrainian troops parading damaged and destroyed military vehicles around in what appears to be a victory for the Ukrainian armed forces. It comes a day after Russia bombed a maternity hospital in Mariupol, killing several civilians and injuring many more.
Давай, а де мікрофон?
чоловік приїхав 15.02 в Москву.
Russians attack Lutsk city near Polish border. Explosions were reported in a number of Ukrainian cities that were never targeted before, including Lutsk, near the Polish border on Friday. The Russian strike in Lutsk targeted an airfield, Igor Polishchuk, the city's mayor, said in a Facebook post. The attack near a city close to Poland comes after the US decided to send its Patriot missile systems to the country. Ukrainian authorities claim Russia also bombed Dnipro, an inland city located on the river Dnieper, and a major stronghold in central eastern Ukraine, and in Ivano-Frankivsk in the southwest. Relentless bombardment of Kharkiv has also continued, with schools and psychiatric hospital destroyed. There was a deadly airstrike on a maternity hospital in the port city of Mariupol. Ukrainian big cities are again subjected to devastating blows. The first explosions took place in Lutsk, shutting down 2 boiler houses. Ivano-Frankivsk, 3 powerful explosions. Dnipro is also under attack. Russia's destructive war against civilians in major Ukrainian cities continues, Mikhailo Podolyak, an advisor to the head of the president's office, said in a Twitter post. On Thursday, Russian and Ukrainian diplomats met in the Turkish city of Antalya, however no agreement to end hostilities was reached.